effect's coming through my computer. The whoosh sound effect keeps coming through my computer and not my headset.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
I did not get to insert profanities, Fromun.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
I don't know.
Whoosh.
Am I helping with the whooshes?
I need about 4 more.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Can you do like an echo whoosh?
Whoosh. Whoosh.
Oh, that's creepy. That's a good one. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Whoosh. Whoosh. Whoosh. I don't know how much of that was being picked up.
All of it. We're live.
Woo! Shh. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I gotta do introductions. Hello, welcome to the Minions of the Zoo. Sunday night. It is. I am your. I forgot the line. I am. I forgot who I am.
Yo, Kefki. She's your host, Kefki. She can't remember, though, because she's an idiot.
I'm your host, Kefki. I can't remember, though, because I'm an idiot. And with me is Lothiael and my co-host, BuhLooZeR. And tonight I have Fromun! How you doing, Fromun?
I'm filled with existential dread, but that's normal.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't that like a normal thing?
That's like your skin cream or something, isn't it?
It is! I don't know why I'm filled with it, but it is.
Existential dread by Avino.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
That makeup. But,
also, I have the smoking rat cat. How you doing?
Yeah,
Rat
hi.
Are you filled with existential dread?
I am not.
You look like you are.
I'll get you hooked up with my guy.
Well, to be fair, I'm usually...
How much innuendo are we allowed to use here?
No, I'm usually filled with confusion and maybe toast crumbs.
Toast crumbs? You got toast?
Not currently, which is kind of sad.
Why not toast?
Because I had to be on a stream.
Oh my god, what is happening to me? Oh my god!
Are you freaking out again?
Yes! I'm having the spasms!
Your computer is something special, Kefki.
I know.
Look, my presence is just naturally a reality warping aspect, so that's probably why. It's just that I'm here, you're gonna spaz out.
Yeah,
it's what happens.
I need to remember the next time it does that. I need to go. It's so funny looking. I can't even go full screen with it, BuhLooZeR, or I will turn into a cube. I get assimilated. You get it, cube, Borg, ba-dum-bum.
Yeah, resistance is futile after all.
Yes.
Let's see. Who we got in chat tonight? Oh dear God, there's more chat people tonight. Badger! Mitch Lee! Hi, Match! Hi, Badger! Hi. Oh, there's Blue in there. Hi, Blue! It's Goose! And a Cryptic! Hi, Mr. Yes!
There's Jen and Keisha as well.
Jen! Pat! Hey, Patrick! And Keisha? Hey, Keisha! And that's it. That's it for right now. That's it. Oh my god, there's an angry Fromun in the chat! Stop this trend!
Oh god.
That guy, right, Fromun?
I know, guy. I can't stand him. He's just the worst.
I know, he is such a goober.
Oh,
I asked him to come on the show one time. You know what he told me? I don't know. You gotta say something.
Over Rat's dead body.
Yes.
But I thought we've established that.
Rat's already been a ghost.
Exactly. I guess.
Yes.
So, it all works out in the end. Or something.
I guess. I don't know.
Look, yeah. I'm perched on top of a pig's head. It's weird. All right.
I love that pig.
It's blinking.
Yeah.
It's almost like at times in unison.
I should point out that all the pigs that I have ever had in Minecraft have had the same name. Sir Henry Porkins.
That makes sense.
So cute.
So, like that's a believable pig name, I would think.
Sir Henry Porkins.
Sir Henry Porkins.
So that's a Minecraft pig? Oh yeah, I wanted to say.
Well, no, but you know.
He kind of looks like a Minecraft. Well, he's a circle. He's not a cube, but he kind of has the same artistic feel.
It works.
He reminds me of the Invader Zim Piggy. That's what he reminds me of.
I just realized something.
Hey, Six.
Hey, Six.
Yes,
What did
hello.
you realize?
Yeah, I realized that Kefki was trying to enter the Minecraft realm there when she freaked out.
No! Oh
Weird.
God, Rat, you just jinxed me because my head just went.
I'm sorry.
Why are you doing this to me?
I don't know the power that I wield, okay? It's one of
I
those
still
things.
gotta. Ow! I almost knocked my monitor off. I still gotta animate. I want to do brain waves or some kind of effect that comes from your head every time you talk because of last time.
Yes,
It'd
rat
go,
brain.
Whoa,
It's a thing.
It wouldn't make the noise, but it would look like that, you know, because
Mm-hmm.
you're a telekinetic rat. That's why you're just sitting there twitching all the time. It's kind of like scanners, except your head's not gonna explode. I hope.
No, it's different.
Don't. Yeah. Oh God, I'm surprised that we were able to get chat up without you, Blue. Hey, looky there. I'm
Yeah.
growing up. Yay!
I thought I helped you with that.
Oh yeah, no, Fromun helped me with that.
Yeah.
I can't claim it. Fromun told me how to do it. Thank you, Fromun.
Last week, you pretty much did it without my input.
Did I? I don't remember doing
Yes.
it.
I did it without her input, didn't I? No, that was the
No.
week before. Yeah, she did it without your input last week.
Yes.
Last week.
Last week.
Last week.
Last week.
Yeah, chat, I definitely didn't just wake up 20, 30 minutes ago. I definitely didn't oversleep at all.
Did you
I'd
sleep
never
good
did
at
such a thing.
least?
I
Oh,
plead the
pardon.
fifth.
Did you not sleep? Pretty.
I plead the fifth.
Wow. You plead the fifth. Well, you're not even American. How you gonna plead the fifth?
It's
I
true.
don't care. I'll do what I want.
Do you know what plead the fifth means? I'll take that as a no.
No, I thought that's what it meant too.
No.
No.
Okay.
It means
Well,
that he's
don't
slept
wor-
without incriminating himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you
I don't
know.
have to say I'm not forced to say anything to law enforcement
No,
Oh.
it is.
necessarily.
Plead the fifth is that's part of it, but it's pleading the fifth is basically you take a position in court where you don't plead guilty, but you don't plead not guilty.
Yeah.
Oh,
so as
what-
to not incriminate yourself.
So what
Yes.
if the cops are arresting you? Like, I thought it had something to do with they read you your Miranda rights. And
The
then-
Miranda rights are your right to remain silent and everything, but pleading the fifth. The reason why you might want to plead the fifth is hey, maybe you were robbing a bank and someone framed you for murder.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so if you plead not guilty to the murder and you will need to give an alibi to something else for the reason why. And so then you're saying oh, well, I robbed a bank. Well, then they can get you for that. But if you plead the fifth, then they can't get you for that.
It's
because
also
you're
confusing.
Yes, legalities is tough.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Fromun, attorney at law.
Yes.
No.
I'll get you off.
No. I knew where that was going.
Ew!
I knew. And yet I couldn't stop.
Ew!
Well,
No. That's enough.
Oh!
what I do on my own time is my business, Rat.
That's true.
Oh, Dela! What happened to DeLaHaZe? Is Dela here? Dela's not on the show tonight. Dela is I don't know where Dela. He's off Kanakistan and then somewhere. Canadian and then being
He
a
got
Canadian
annoyed
somewhere. Yeah.
He got annoyed with rat putting ashes all over his head.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
back.
He popped his
It's-
head back in the turtle shell.
I can't help it. Okay, I have to smoke. Otherwise, things just won't be right.
Yeah, because y'all think that's tobacco in that cigarette. Yes, that's wacky tobacco.
Right.
He's got the devil's lettuce.
Could be. I don't like lettuce, though.
I never understood why they call that the devil's lettuce. It's funny.
I've heard devil's cabbage, but
Devil's cabbage. I've heard that
I
too,
like
actually.
cabbage even worse.
Yeah.
it's closer to like a spinach, or no, it's closer to arugula. It's the devil's arugula.
The devil's
Okay.
arugula. I gotta remember that. It's the devil's arugula.
Okay.
Goose says, "Oh yeah. Goose said, he's busy running from the Mounties for posting a pic of Trudeau and blah."
Yeah.
Oh no! I should have read that through before I started saying it aloud. Damn it, Goose.
Yeah, maybe.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Fromun's avatar, Fromun's puppet. That is his art. Isn't it awesome? Isn't it great?
It is pretty fantastic.
It is. He
That's
does.
that's my older stuff too. I've gotten better.
Yeah, he does the 3D art, 3D models and stuff, and they look really cool. And not just models.
Nice.
You've done textures and environments, right? Yes, because I saw you working on it one time.
Yeah, I do all sorts of stuff. I'm currently in the process of writing like sci-fi, like space age fantasy, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually kind of working on something right now, but basically that's kind of like the side project. I want to do like a game or something out of that in the long term, but I'm doing a lot of writing and things like that. But mainly like my Fromans, that's my last iteration of the Fromun. I probably should make a new one soon, but that one I'm particularly fond of because that's when I got the hair right. Like,
Yeah,
really
I
nice.
like the blonde fro.
I could probably find like my old Fromans, and they were ugly compared to this.
I've seen some of your old Fromans. I don't think they're like the one with the blade wings.
No. I'm talking about like when I was just learning Blender old. So like what, 4 or 5 years ago. This I made like about a year and a half or 2 years ago now.
I like how the eyes you have them outlined with the pink though.
Yee.
That's cool looking. That makes them pop without having to do like a glow effect.
Well, yeah, and like when I first made the character of Fromun, when I first created myself from the center of the universe, forged from the darkness, when I first kind of created this character, it was actually using this like paint. It was like paint, but for Apple, because I had an Apple laptop at the time. And
No, it wouldn't be MS Paint. What is that? I know what you're talking about because
it's not like, I don't think it's even available anymore. Like but it was this really, it worked better than anything else that I knew of at the time.
Did it not pixelate as much as MS Paint? Blocky, it kind of smooth.
It was more like you had this open canvas, I guess, is the way you could look at it.
I'm thinking of something else then.
No, but I don't even know what it was because I made like 2 things on it, and one of them was the Fromun model. Which that's like on Twitter, the image that I made from that is my Twitter banner. Or like my little face thing. And that was my first iteration of Fromun. And then afterwards I kind of went off of a few other designs, and I actually like just made it like the face and the fro originally, and then I kind of expanded to the rest of the body. The coat that I'm wearing there, actually I based that off of when I first made the character, it was a brown coat because I had this lovely, gorgeous brown coat. I have no idea where it is though. I've lost it and it's gone, and I hate myself
Reminds me of the
for it.
Professor from Gilligan's Island for some reason.
But the jacket I'm wearing right there is actually based off of a real one that I found on Amazon, and I thought it looked really nice. I'm actually wearing it right now.
Oh, nice.
like you saw what it looked like. I think maybe you don't remember it, but it looks exactly like the one I have on the summon there.
The pork chop incident.
The pork chop incident?
Look, what I do with pork chops is not anyone's business.
Yeah.
Moving along, about the jacket, about the artwork.
Yeah, no, and so my most recent addition, I'll throw this in your weird Discord server full of degenerates and all that stuff. Let me find my most recent Fromans. Where are renders?
There's an art room in there.
Yes, I'm putting it in there.
Okay.
But my most recent Fromans have like this now like yellow lining around like the creases and stuff like that. And then I also gave myself like a scar on the eye. I think that's really nice. But you can see that in there. Which is that's very pretty. And then I use a different thing in general. And what I do is like, given like what I render in Blender, I send it through some filters. And for instance, I'll get a result like this right here, which fits my aesthetic because I like the dark and corrupted kind of like look, because the whole point with like the Fromun character is he was supposed to be a reality warper, like in the most obscene sort of way, where the character of Fromun and how I have him set up, basically, you know, he can do anything. If you've ever like looked into DC stuff, Pixelix, I think is a good example.
Yeah,
yes, it is a good parallel for Fromun, where he can do anything, but you know, he sometimes gets himself into a bind because of like the amount of power that he has. If that makes sense.
Can I open this and show it, BuhLooZeR? Is there a way I can do that? I just open it in a browser, right?
You can try, but last time you tried that,
oh shit!
It made your puppet freak out.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. If you open it in browser, that should work if you open it in browser and then like bring
there
up.
There we go. But I just glitched out of existence. Don't mind me.
So what you should do is go onto OBS, make a thing. Yeah, there you go.
I've had this. Oh dear God.
Oh, I see what happens. Yeah. Well, you know, it's in theme with the fact that I'm a reality warper.
Yeah, you just warped my torso and head out of reality. Thank you.
You're welcome. I have that effect on women. So, you know.
I don't even exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that looks I like the animation of it too. That is so cool.
And that's using a different program. It's a browser program called PhotoMosh. Which you can just look up, and you get to do a bunch of different like basic effects to it. But I love the way that looks. And so like that particular render, I did a lot of good. I don't know if you want this just to be me ranting about how I do my artwork, but
no, it's fine. I don't have nothing else planned to talk about. I like to hear about it.
So like what I do with that stuff, like, you know, there's 3D modeling and the rigging and all that stuff, but you can see there's like a bunch of dots kind of all over the place. There's a few dots in front of my my fro, as you can see. And what I did with that in the original image, and I'll see if I can find that. Well, the original image was like an 8K file, but here's the toned down version of it. And so if you like take a look at that and you zoomed in on all of like the little black dots in its original render, I should say, what that is it's a bunch of little, it's the same effect of like what black holes have. And so I simulated that in Blender with a bunch of trees and are you like spazzing out? I just want to make sure you're alive.
I'm trying to enter reality. Oh God. Damn it.
You are powerless against me.
No.
No.
Sorry.
You're fine. No, but I do a bunch of stuff with that. So like the little dots that were in front of the afro are actually the same properties of that are the same properties of why like black holes you have like the warping that happens around black holes.
I like this one.
And I
This
just
one is
simulated
so
that.
cool. Let me see if I can get this one to show up too. This one's really cool. I'm gonna probably glitch out and give it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, but this was so cool.
Let's see. I'm trying to find.
And it's like a desktop size too.
Yeah, that one right there. Again, that was that one I spent a while on, but you know, it's just like, and that's actually also a different Fromun as well. I only used it for that one image, which is a shame. But you can see there's all sorts of like things happening around it because I wanted to make like one big render. So like, you have the trees there, which are all generated in the. Stuff there has its own effects. I think the moon. I would need to find the file again, but that moon is actually just like a UV texture on that, and
I like the moon. It looks really cool with the craters and it. Yeah, I always have trouble doing that, drawing like the moon to make it look realistic.
If you wanted to, I could teach you how to put that in Blender and quick like, and you might be able to do some stylization with it pretty easily. But
I would love that. I don't know if you could teach me anything from it. I don't know.
Blender is pretty easy to learn compared to other programs, but because I think in the next couple years, Blender is going to be an industry standard with CGI and stuff like that. Because like I think Blender when it started, it was like 2002. 2003 when it started, and it was trash. It was so bad when it started, but it's the little engine that could, because it's open source and all of that stuff. It just started improving over the years, and now it's as good, if not better, than like all the other 3D programs.
Yeah, I like this one too. I wanted to show them all because I really like them.
I have plenty to show. I mean, I got that one there, which is a joke with the what is it? The Fallout New Vegas. And you know, so canonically Fromun is 6 inches tall.
Really?
Yes.
I can't quite make it back. Oh God, sorry. What is going on?
I'll just throw a bunch of my Fromun stuff in there.
Quit fucking with reality.
I do what I want.
I don't like shifting without my consent.
But the one I just put in, the very first one, that was the picture that I actually put in. That is the original picture that Fromun is based off of right there.
Oh, okay.
And it was so simple. This was before I learned Blender. This was before I did anything with 3D stuff at all. So, like, that right there is the origin of the character. If you will.
Open link. That one?
The very last one on the bottom.
Very last,
of that.
yeah. I like that one. I like the eyes.
Yeah. It's very simple. It's very subtle, and it does a very good job.
Yes.
You know, it's something that's in itself unique.
You know what? I think it's because I have too many browser things open. Let me.
Potentially. You're running off of just like a little laptop, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That could be part of the reason why, but
probably.
No, I've done
38.
Yeah, Fallout. New Vegas.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
And I think I do have like little jokes with the files. I think what was that one? That one with the Lucky 38 is called "Your Mom Was Gay from the Start."
I like that one though. The shaky with the. It looks like you're sitting at a bar or something.
Yeah, that one was when I just kind of started. I think that's when I started considering myself competent with it. Mm-hmm. But I made that one there. The hands are really messed up. If I found the original picture for it, I think that's it right there.
Important thing is that you can't tell. Plus, you're made of like dark matter, aren't you?
Yeah, I've also figured out how to do the shading with that better, which is something that I need to do for my next one, because there's a specific look that I want to have with it, which uses something called a Fresnel layer. Wait.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
What does it do?
Basically, I'm going to be using that with an emission node so that ignoring the fancy technical terms, it'll make it so that I have like a stylized lighting regardless of I'll have like a stylized lighting regardless of the lighting, if that makes sense.
So it'll just be like cell shaded or
let me pull something up and I'll screen share Blender quick like and show you. So what I mean with it, but matte cap, that right there. So
let's see.
I don't expect you to put it on the stream, but
oh, you don't want me to?
Well, if you don't want to, that
No,
doesn't matter. Let me pull up a different file though.
Oh, okay.
Let's go with Fromun.
The background.
No, not that one there. Let's do.
I think it's because
hopefully that one's.
Discord. Oh, whoa! My whole laptop is going crazy. Okay.
Yeah. Let me just find a good. There we go. There's a good file to work with. So, without
Did you put it in art?
I'm streaming in Discord right now.
I can't do that.
Fair.
Pushing it a little bit.
Well, let me get a screenshot set up, and I'll just put that in there.
Okay, yeah, because I don't have the ability to do that bit yet. I can share browser images, but there.
So I'm very quickly doing this, so it's not going to be perfect, but hoyoink and a hoyoink. But basically, instead of just being pure black, it's going to have that look right there.
Mm-hmm.
For the skin specifically. The jacket and everything is going to keep its look, but you can see that it's black, but it has that unique lighting to it. Almost.
Yeah.
And that's going to be also regardless of the lighting. So I'll have that look in a very dark room. I'll also have that look in a very light room.
Yeah, so that's really cool.
And so, yeah.
I do a lot of eyes red, or the eyes just gonna be blackness like that.
The eyes are gonna be red. I just did that as a very quick example with it.
Yeah.
Because I don't have it set up right now. I know how to do it. I just need to make another Fromun for it.
So it kind of be like a shadow, a 3D shadow, if that makes sense.
In a way, yeah. Well, actually, I think I have. Let me go into some of my render stuff. So for the Vidya game that I'm working on, like, and it's more like I'm making a universe and the game's gonna be part of it, if that makes sense. But where is that? Renders. I have like 5 different render folders.
That's what I do with my stuff. Blue can tell you I'm horribly disorganized. I have a million different folders for the same fucking thing.
Yes.
Yeah, well, like, and the reason why I have them the way I do is because, like, it's renders for different projects, and it's just like, well, where did I put it? And some of those projects, like, kind of mesh together or spread out. So, like, here's an example for something I'm working on right now. And
oh, did it? It's a link. Let me see.
Is it a link?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I can open. Oh, it just opened it in the browser. That's fine. That works.
Well, there's a different image, and there's that image itself.
Yeah, but it should be showing on stream, right? I'm lagging.
Yeah. So, like, this is a character I made called Moko. And his whole shtick is he thinks that every single problem can be solved by wearing a disguise. Which I love, just as a concept, because, like, the whole premise of this is, like, he's a D&D-esque character. Like, it's a character for D&D almost. And so it's just like, hey, you're going to be coming across this, dragon or whatever. And Moko's just like, okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I got this Groucho glasses. I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna try to sell this person like a barrel full of fish. And I'm gonna put some dynamite in that fish. He's gonna eat the fish, and so like he's just making up these weird scenarios, if you will.
Does it ever work?
It works more often than you think.
Oh no.
But his entire shtick is that he's selling BS, and his whole shtick is I'm going to, pull anything I can out of whatever I can to make it work.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Ow. And then let's see. I can pull up some other ones if I find my.
Oh, I like that one. Oh, that I need to open that one. Oh, open link. Oh no, open link. There we go. Display. There we go. I like that one. That's cool. Tiptoe through the tulips.
Yeah. And that's the same picture. It's just I kind of moved him to the side a little bit. And then let's see. Other things that I've made for that were, where is Blender Essentials? The show renders. Where is?
Oh, you can see my cursor on screen. Can you? I thought I saw my cursor.
I don't.
So there's 2 images as well. Those are pretty beefy images, but I'm just throwing all that stuff in there.
Oh, that's cool.
And so space pirates, and then you can see on the mast of this giant ship is the image right below it. And so it's this little it's this girl just kind of like blowing petals or whatever into the camera.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
And so I'm creating characters. I'm trying to like piece different aspects of this world together, because like the whole thing. If I go to right here. Yeah, thank you. I'm dying horribly. It's all your fault.
Stop dying.
But the whole thing is taking place in this galaxy right here, which I've rendered out. And there's, details about this, which I'm still in the process of figuring out. But
open link. Open link. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Yay! I like that. That's cool.
But it's a very much a space age fantasy, if you will, that I'm making. And so I have factions written out for this and how different races interact. And so I'm doing a bunch of weird stuff, man.
Yeah, no, that's not weird. It's good to have, it's good to write down stuff and have your story pieced together. I can't ever do that. My brain won't. Like, I think of stuff, but my brain is just like, when it comes to putting it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my advice for that is just kind of BS your way through it. And then when things kind of become contradictory, you just pick what works out and you go from there.
It's
honestly,
those are tentacles. He's seen enough hentai.
Oh god.
Well, you're not wrong. They are.
Oh,
they are very big, though. I mean, those are light years across, and tens, if not thousands, of light years from the outside to the inside. And this isn't my final setup with it. I do have an idea what I'm going to be doing with it. Because part of it is like, I want the stories that I'm wanting to write to stay inside this galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to do another render in the future where I have like a wall around it, if that makes sense.
So it's like the galaxy eventually going to get got and they're all doomed, but it's not yet because it's got to reach light years across, but they know it's coming because they can see it in the sky. Blah, 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 type thing.
Not quite. I have some ideas with it, but like the tentacles there are going to actually be cut by the wall, and so there's supposedly going to be like some eldritch being that's outside of this thing that you can't necessarily see, but the fact that these tentacles are here are very indicative of that something's going on.
Yeah.
And so part of it, you can call it lazy writing or whatever, but basically I want a lot of it to be something that is hidden, obscure, kept in the past, because part of it is that allows me to have a little bit more freedom with stuff by keeping, things important in the past.
Yeah. So if you think of you can think of things later if you keep it kind of vague now.
Exactly. So
yeah.
You have what's happened in the past. So like it's more like, and how I have it being written is basically about 500 years before any of the games will take place. There was almost like a reset, we'll call it, where everyone woke up and they had skills, they had tools, and they had information, but they had no knowledge of anything that happened prior. So like, and there's things that could be talked about with that, like, a kid might not know their parents because they had no information before what I'm calling the awakening, essentially, or the remembrance. I think is what I want to call it, something like that. And so basically, what that does is it allows me to have some freedom with what happens beforehand. And I think when I was originally writing this stuff, I wanted it to be a D&D campaign, and in fact, if I pull up the thing,
Pirate. She's adorable.
This was the character sheet that I made for the game, and so you can see there's a lot of different aspects for it.
I froze. Are we still live? Yes.
Hasn't crashed on mine yet.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just breaking your computer.
Yes, it's okay.
But that right there.
And see if that. Okay.
That right there was the character sheet that I had set up for it. It's very pretty.
It is pretty. I like that.
And so I was originally going to be doing like a D&D-esque show, and I was going to have people participate with it, but people came and gone, and life happens, and people I wanted to do it with I don't talk to anymore for one reason or another.
I think you should maybe like revive it. That looks cool. I like that. So their image would be up in the green screen?
Absolutely.
And then you have their stats. You just fill that in. I like that. That's really cool.
And, I did have a lot planned with this. I have UIs that I wanted to do with it. There were trailers that I made that I was going to be dubbing over. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, and this was the game board, because I was going to have this take place in Tabletop Simulator.
Oh, that's so cool.
And
open link.
You can see there's a lot of little details with that. So, for instance, that purple area, that's where like I would be for like the dungeon master stuff, and then you have things for the other players with that. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to have two players be like a consistent. Two people would show up, and there would be like a consistent, like we would do it maybe once a month, and they would be the consistent people there. And then the third spot would be for a guest. And
like over here in the red? That would be good.
Yeah.
So you have these two.
Essentially, yeah.
That's so cool.
I've made dungeons that I wanted to do, and that'd all be taking place on the center board. You could have people roll dice and stuff like that. And so, like, for instance, for the character that you saw earlier, and I can't seem to find it right now. Let me see if I can.
You should revive the idea, because this is really cool.
I would love to, but part of it is, and I'll be frank, my work does slow me down with stuff like this. Like here's the character for the Moko guy that I mentioned that you saw earlier, and so he had these stats, and then the once per turns and stuff like that. I have set up in Discord. I actually need to reach out to people because my Discord account got hacked, and a lot of the work that I had with this lost because of it.
Yeah.
But I can potentially save it because I wasn't the only person in the server that I got it set up with, so I just need to reach out to people. I digress. I'm ranting.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I don't know. Any pressing questions for me besides, this stuff? I don't want this to monopolize all of your time.
Chimkin butt.
Chicken butt.
Yes.
I'm happy to continue going with it because I do have a lot thought out with this
seriously
stuff.
though, what kind of would you be like rolling a d20? A d?
Yeah, it would be different d20s and stuff like that. So like, one of the characters, like this Moko guy, I had a few different setups with it. So like, basically, you would have your stats here, and the way it worked is that your stats were, and like with D&D, your stats are like pluses or minuses to your rolls. So like if you have a 12 in D&D, that's a +1 to your roll, and like above a 10 or what's required depends on the situation. With this one, what's required does depend on the situation, but for the vast majority of circumstances, your stats would be determined by whether or not you succeed or fail is determined by the stats on the board that you see there. So for instance, Moko here has a strength of 4, which is actually a very good strength, because if you roll anything 4 or above, you should pass, unless it's like an obscenely difficult thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So those different stats were going to be a big aspect of the game with that. And then you have your perks and derps, which are your abilities.
Perks and derps.
Yes. This is taken from a different tabletop stuff, admittedly. It was a show called Yogg's Quest that did it. So it was the Yogg's Cast, if you know who they are. And they did like a D&D show. Their second series, they did something similar to this. But basically, you have your once per turn, and that once per turn is basically the a basic skill that's unique to your character. So, and you have a lot of leeway with what it is if you make a character with this. But your once per skill is like a basic attack, and then you have power dice actions, and those are like specifically heroic or special abilities that you have that are particularly powerful. And so one of the people that I was working with, he did make a character sheet, and basically his character would have this like little bot that would do stuff for him, and that was his power actions or his power dice actions. And so the actions would involve things like, hey, maybe like spewing out some goop that would slow down the enemy, or like a little electric shock, or providing like a hologram decoy or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally you have the derp at the bottom of the list there. And the derp specifically is a passive ability. And the passive ability should be at best neutral, but it should realistically be a negative thing. So for instance, from the Yogg's quest stuff, one of the things that they had was bloodlust. And so the idea with bloodlust is, I'm concerned.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. I just saw that. I was like, No, but like the example of a derp would be like bloodlust. And so bloodlust, for instance, would be, if you take damage, you now need to attack everything in the room around you.
Even
Even
your
friends.
party. Oh, that's yeah.
But, you'd get a buff while you're doing that, but you're a lot more dangerous.
Well, yeah, but your party members, I'm sure, don't get a buff, so that's.
Yeah, and so, that's an example of like a derp. Another one that I had was Incredible Authority, which is not Incredible Authority, it's Incredible Authority, so it's not credible. And so
it's not credible.
So basically, the person's intimidation was really, really low, or they needed to roll really high in order to intimidate. And so the Incredible Authority was, whenever anyone is breaking the law, you have to roll and intimidate to try and get them to, follow the law.
Oh.
And so, but, doing this in character is just like, you littered! You need to pick that up, mister! And so, and while I have, like, I like the story. I think the story is important. And so I don't think that, doing, what do I want to say? I don't think that just doing the combat is a good way to tell a story like that.
No, story is storytelling is extremely important. I would rather play a game that the combat is not so great, but the story is really really good.
Yeah.
I mean, having a good balance of both is optimal, but if I had to pick one, I would pick story.
And so the way I had this set up is, when I was planning on using this for a show, was basically I'd give the players a choice of 3 missions. And one mission would be more combat oriented, one mission would be more story oriented, and then one mission would be kind of like a side story almost, and then one mission would be part of like a long-winded running arc that would be telling a longer story, and if that makes sense. And so what I wanted to do is basically, if I was doing one show a month, well, at that point I would be having, what do I want to say? I would be doing, a season would be, 4 sets of 3, if that makes sense, if I do it once a year. And so I'd be doing writing during the weekends and stuff like that for it, but it's very much just trying to find people that would want to do it, people I could vet and trust with it, which is a big part of it.
Yeah, because you want them to be able to show up each session and stuff like that, and and plus finding the time to write all that stuff.
And that's the big thing, is the writing, for me at least. But it's finding people as well. That's the tough thing, and I'm not sure if I know people I'd really trust, or at least enough people I'd really trust to do something like this with them long term.
No, I understand. Yeah.
Because it is a passion project, and I would love to have this be something that I could put a lot of time and effort and passion into. It's just, it's a lot of things that I need to work on long term. But what I might be doing is I might be using my time to make a game in Unity or Unreal, probably Unreal, just because Unity's being but make something in Unreal as a first-person shooter to talk about, to be an introduction to this universe.
That would be neat. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's kind of sort of what I'm working on right now. I mean, I'm trying to do little things to build the universe and everything. I have a lot of great plans, but it's just a matter of executing them all.
Yeah, that's getting the thoughts in order, getting the thoughts out, and executing it. It's just to pay the butt, but it sounds really cool. I think you should go for it.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
I know I just can't do it alone, and that's the thing.
If you want somebody, I can help.
I appreciate it, but I need to
don't trust
figure
me.
things.
It's fine.
No. Well, yes, but it's more. I need to recollect my thoughts with it because a lot of it I was writing down before my account got hacked.
See, that
And so-
sucks. I wish your account did not get the hacks.
Yeah, well, I'm still waiting for Discord to get back to me.
Yeah, I have a feeling that they're not gonna get back to you from it.
I'm gonna bully them.
Yeah, that's the okay. So I've always heard Jim's mom always says the squeaky wheel gets the oil.
I
And
have
it's
bullied
true.
them once or twice. They have told me, we're sorry for the delay. It's been almost 2 months now.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're just sitting on their fucking thumbs, not doing anything.
Yep, I'm going to send them it every month until it gets fixed.
Yeah. Shoot, I would start
That's shit.
messaging them every other day.
Well, yeah, and part of it is I'm sure that this is a widespread issue. I don't know what's going on with Discord. I assume that their staff is not nearly as much as it should be.
Or they're just not doing as I don't know. You hear nightmare stories about Discord mods.
Well, yes, but that's yeah.
Dayla! Hey, Dayla. He says clearly you need to bully them harder. Yes.
Yes.
Probably.
It's
Absolutely.
always the answer.
No, but I have great plans, if you will. It's part of it is it needs to be written out more, and I'm starting to do it on things that aren't on the internet, just so that I can, make sure that it's secure.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
And so I've been using my iPad to talk about, like, I have some tabs set up just for concepts and stuff like that, but a lot of it is I want it to have kind of that whole theorizing hype behind it as well, because it's supposed to be like, hey, what's happening in this universe? What's going on with the story? What is this story? What's going on? Kind of thing. And so right now, if I end up doing a game or a series of games, it's going to be playing as a mercenary for this big company, and it's going to be going towards one of the tentacles towards the edge of the universe. And like I said, I'm planning on having a wall there. And so it's like, well, what's the wall there? What is it doing? Why is it there? It's also going to be talking about, like, the people inside the town that's there. And I don't remember what I called it. I think I call let me see if I have that written down somewhere. Cavity North. That's the name. That's the name of this town in the that I'm looking to have the first game or whatever take place in.
I like that. That's cool. That's a lot of stuff to get organized, though.
Oh yeah, and I'm writing an entire universe, and so it's a process, and I've been kind of having these thoughts in my head for years. It's just I haven't had a reason to write them down until semi-recently, when I had some old friends try and said that they would be interested in doing something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, things change, so blarg. But I have great plans. It's just a matter of getting that stuff executed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the stuff I've been working on deals with that. Do I have other stuff with this? I think I do.
Come on, Mouse. Don't be a booger. I gotta figure out. I gotta figure out a way to optimize. We optimized my laptop, though, right? BuhLooZeR?
We changed some settings. There might be some other stuff we can do, but there isn't loads we can do
Yeah.
beyond what
Isn't
we've
or
already done.
is? Oh.
It isn't.
Well, I mean, hey. I just gotta figure something out.
Let's see. There's another thing that I made.
Oh, I like that. I like the colors
That is my background whatnot. I call that Folly's End. I think
I like that.
I think that's a great name for because that was supposed to be. It's an inhabited planet. That's the idea. Or it wasn't.
Sorry.
It was an inhabited planet.
Uh-oh.
These were going to be some important characters to it.
I lost my head again. Damn it! Ah! My mouse is like not wanting to respond. I'm sorry if you hear me bashing it against the desk. Let me disappear for a few minutes and see if that helps.
It's all well and good.
Open link. Yabba dabba. Whoa! I like the colors. The colors are so nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so
that's so cool.
I think that, you know, with Blender, I'm okay with rigging, I'm okay with modeling. I'm not particularly great with that stuff. I'm okay. Where I shine is textures. And stuff like that, because a lot of this stuff is procedurally generated in one way or another. And so in order to do that, you have to know how the nodes and the logic and the math interact with each other, which is what I'm good at. Oh, let's see.
Nerd.
Yes, I am. Let's see. Rat, do you mind me showing the pictures that I made for you recently?
You know, to be honest, I can't remember what they are. So
The duck.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
Duck. There's duck.
I made these for Rat after a side quest episode.
Yes, the malicious mallard of Mord Lake.
Uh-oh. Oh my god.
And I literally half-assed this. Like, I made this in
You had those made pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And
there was some moment in side quest where it was like somebody wanted a picture of Pentagast riding a giant duck with a loaf of bread, and so this is the result.
The malicious mallard of Mord Lake.
Yes,
I am particularly fond of. That did not do the render thing.
No, it didn't work.
I blame you. It's all your fault.
It's your art. You make what you want to make. So
yeah.
Come on, mouse. Oh wait. Okay. Wait a minute.
There you go. That one. I love that image so much.
Close that. And boop. I like that. What is that? Essence of what?
Essence of Ligma.
Ligma. Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't make that one. It's funny.
I like the art style.
Yeah, no, I'm still trying to figure out what works for me. Personally. Like, I think that style, like, it's almost like a puppet, like Coraline almost. In the way like the button eyes almost look and stuff like that. But
yeah,
you know, that was partially just because I made it really quickly. If I spent more time in it, I'd probably do
I like that. It's very stylized. Job. It's very cool.
Yeah.
You trying to read it?
It's more like, what is this?
Yeah.
I don't understand. What is Ligma? I need to get the same thing, but instead of Ligma, it's Updog.
Oh.
No.
Okay. You can stop glitching now. No, I guess it can't. Oh my god.
You're
My
gonna
puppet
steal my
is-
computer again.
Yeah. Puppet is running. I'm just not. Oh, there we go. There I am.
But,
I
you
popped
know,
into existence.
I do that, and then I also do stuff like, ooh, that's a bit too powerful. Do I have something that is a little... Because I am one of those math nerd types,
Mm-hmm.
let me find some of my older stuff. Here it is. Yeah. Here we go. So this right here is something called the Mandelbulb. And that just did the link. I keep on hitting it. Like, Discord changed its format, I swear.
Yeah. I think I can click
on
it.
it.
It'll just open it though.
Yeah, I think so. But that right there is called the...
No, it made me download it.
What did you make me download from it?
It's just a video.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Where
not showing
is...
Boofers. Where's my downloads? Dabba 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 bow. Skilly boppa doo bow bow. I can't figure it out. Oh wow.
Let me see if I can find... look up... Mandelbulb... so you're in ChatMorte server.
Uh-huh.
Look up... what do I want to say? 3D fractal. There you go. That
3D fractal.
in ChatMorte server.
Okay, I'm looking. I don't see it. I'm also
Uh,
having trouble with my mouse, and it's loading very, very slow.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you scroll down a little bit from where I say that, from my previous account, that's the thing. It's from the previous account, which is called Big Fat Stupid Gay Hacker. That's what it is there. I need to get my old account
I don't
back,
see
but,
3D fractal.
I'll tell you what. I should be able to just post this link or post this image. Why are you being difficult, Discord? Let me just copy image right here. There you go. That shape right there.
Ooh, whoa.
So that is called the Mandelbulb, although there's a few issues with that particular render. If you go in ChatMorte server, you can see the full thing a little bit better. I'll see if it'll work if I DM it to you. Yeah, it worked when I DM'd it to you.
Oh, okay.
The part I
know
find
what I
most...
forgot. I forgot to disable that fucking heart because I couldn't save my.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna
stream and-
say anything.
Oh,
I wasn't gonna say
God,
anything.
I hate it. Open.
What do you mean you couldn't reuse the old things?
It is just a video, but so that video that I sent you, or it's in your DMs with
Yeah.
me. You can show
Oh,
DMs.
that's
I
so
don't particularly
cool.
mind.
I wish I
But
could
that-
open it in the browser. It's not going to let me, but that's so cool.
Basically, what this is, it is a 3D fractal. So you could zoom into this thing, and it's going to have infinite amounts of detail.
Kefki,
Uh-huh.
if you did download it, you can like drag it into the browser and it should open.
I don't know how to download it.
Yeah, you
did download it before.
You did download it.
No! Exit! It's going to close Discord. Oh, God. Yeah, it's not letting me download it.
It's all well and good.
I thought you said you already downloaded it.
No. Goober.
Well, that's the image I'm
That's
talking about.
really cool, though. I'll have to
Well,
check
so
this out.
in the movie Big Hero 6, that is the shape that's used when they enter like the wormhole at the end of the movie. In like the climax. This is what the shape that they use for it. And so, the animation team probably got paid tens of thousands, if not like $1 million, to make that thing.
Uh-huh.
I did it for free.
I'm trying to figure out how to paste and go. And go. Come on, work. No, I didn't want to download it. Mother. Alright, I'm gonna just open it. And I can't drag it in there. Open in browser, maybe? No.
If you copy like the location, so like if you like open up the file or like right click on the file,
location.
Yeah, open file location.
Yeah, I can't. I'm getting flustered and overwhelmed. I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's not that big a
My
deal.
laptop is just being a bitch, too. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all well and good.
Sorry.
Insert Streamlabs joke here.
Why did another Streamlabs open? Okay. Did we crash?
No.
No, we're still here. Okay, I must have hit the other Streamlabs. Dur.
Oh, I don't know. If you can like screen copy come on. I don't know why it's not.
Mick! Dear God, technical difficulties abound. Fucking hell! Why?
Yeah.
Why?
It's all well and good.
Why am I...
Kefki,
Yes.
how long do you plan to go live
Oh
for?
shit! An hour?
'Cause it's been past an hour.
Oh, it's been past an hour.
It's been
Shit.
30 minutes.
Sorry.
No, I'm good.
Freaking find stuff interesting and I lose track of time.
Oh
I'm fine
yeah.
to keep going.
Yeah.
I was just saying it's been an hour.
I
Do
can
you
go
have-
on for a bit longer.
Do you have a links? Do you have anything that you're doing currently, Fromun?
Not publicly. I do have an OnlyFans that I shill.
Oh god.
I don't
Oh.
don't upload anything lewd to it. But I do have an OnlyFans. I do actually upload art once in a while to it.
Ah. I had a
Which you know, if that's the case, you know, right there.
I had an idea. I had created OnlyFans, and my idea was this, right? I was going to post pictures of fans, like hand fans, electric fans, stuff like that. It was gonna be a big joke, but then you have to verify to do it, and I'm like, fuck,
Yeah, you have to put in all your
Yeah.
personal and private information and tax information and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
I
then
like the
Trucker got a
joke.
hold of your profile and did
Wait,
some
what?
photoshoppy business.
There you go. I posted
Trump's
another
a
thing in
dickhead.
art for you.
Oh Lord. I don't. Oh, shit.
Or
Oh, shit.
I-
Don't.
I made this one for someone a while ago. I really like how it looks.
Oh, that's so cool.
Actually, that's not the right one, but it is the same like set.
Uh-huh.
That's the right one. When it loads. It's about 30 seconds, but you can see it warp and all that stuff.
The subscribe. Oh, this one, the green one? Yeah.
The green one, yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's cool. I wish I could show it, but I can't because I'm incompetent. Copy message link. Let's see if I can do that way. Okay. Ooh. Because this is pretty, yo. Let me see. Okay.
Yeah, but I do all sorts of stuff like that, and I wouldn't say I'm particularly good. Like, I know a lot of the ideas, but I have plans with everything. It's just, you gotta have the right people to have that stuff set up.
Nope, it's just opening Discord. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I need to close that.
I'll-
Oh, well. I'm
I'll
sorry.
show you how to open videos on Chrome another time.
Thank you. Yeah, another time, another time. He's glitching out. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should wrap things up pretty soon anyway. Because my butt's... I can only sit in the chair for so long because I got the back issues. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tear! What's chat doing? Why are you a goober? Why are you a goober, Tear? The power of Christ compels you. Ha ha ha, said. Ha 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 ha. The power of Christ compels you. Psst. I haven't watched The Exorcist in forever. Kefkila, link your only toe beans. My only toe beans account. So about the only toe beans, Tier, it's under construction. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm working on it. We got banned, right, BuhLooZeR?
Yeah.
For posting too many toe beans. Which was stupid because it's only toe beans.
Should I put that meme logo in? Should we put that up on screen? Hold on, let me go get it.
The only toe? Yeah, where is
I'm
it?
getting it.
There you go.
I'm getting it.
Ah! Yeah, I like it. I love the only toe beans. OnlyToebeans.com. I have that as my banner on my donate page.
Yes. If only.
Only goobers.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Shit.
That
one's also funny.
I love that. It's stealing it. Only goobers.
There you go. There's both.
Let's save it. Okay.
You can blame Scott for the Goobers one.
I like that though. I like Scott. Scott, are you here? How are you? Opus display. There we go. OnlyToebeans.com. Well, I glitched out again. I gotta figure this out. Why is it doing that? Because maybe it's an overlay?
No, it is literally just it cannot handle the display capture in Chrome. Because on my shitty laptop, when I tried running PNG Tubing Plus on it, it also like glitched out. It cannot handle it.
Yeah. I have to go back to just chatting that. Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Whatever. That they saw the meme.
Yeah. Yay! I wish I could register onlytoebeans.com. I do. I ain't got the monies for that.
Probably,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it's so expensive. I thought about I actually looked at GoDaddy. I'm like, what is it? No, I can't do that. I can't remember if Only Toe Beans was available. Actually, Only Friends. That's cute, Badger. Only Friends.
There is a website called Toe Beanies, which sells socks and t-shirts that have like toe beans on it.
Oh, little kitty cat toe beans. Oh my god.
Hold up, I need to.
Lonely fans, though. That's funny.
If I can get this done
What if
quickly.
you start a new hosting service and call it Go Floofy? Go Floofy. That's funny, Zed. Go Floofy. I mean, it used to not be so expensive. Back in the day, I had my old website. It was like $5 a month max, you know, or you could pay yearly, and I just could not afford the like $125 a year. So, Only Toe Beans is available. Oh no! Oh no!
Well, you have something to strive for.
Yeah, if somebody else doesn't grab it first.
Be fair.
Well, now I'm gonna do it, and I'm just gonna get it to spite you or something.
No! No!
Kefki.
Yes?
At one point, I did think about getting it and then just making it redirect to your channel as a joke.
That would have been funny, but that would have cost you the monies. I wonder how much it is. Like I wonder if you could get it cheap and then have it redirect without it.
There's probably like similar URLs, so like .org or .whatever that are cheaper, maybe. I don't know. Also, I'm just gonna.
No,
I need
no
to do
Fran Drescher,
something.
no.
replace sprite.
What are you doing?
Rat,
There we go.
Rat, you're awfully quiet.
He has been awfully quiet.
He's pondering.
Well, I did ask him if this reg that I had smelled like chloroform.
Did it, Rat? Did it smell like chloroform?
Not really.
Not really. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You getting sleepy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. I'm going to wrap this up so you can get to bed, okay?
That's fine.
Okay. All right. So, that will be the end of our show. We are going to wrap things up so Rat Attack can go to sleep because he sounds sleepy. And I need to get out of the chair. And Froman's got to go feed the pig. And Blue has to... I don't know what Blue has to do. But,
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things. And slept.
I need
because...
chat to load. Fucking load chat.
Oh.
Because I had to
you
refresh my page. And
post links. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, but thank you everybody for coming and hanging out with us. It was wonderful, and I appreciate it bunches. I hope you all have a nice and wonderful, safe night. And I will probably see you tomorrow, Monday. Tomorrow's Monday? Yes, tomorrow's Monday because today's Sunday. Yes. And, yeah. Okay. Take care. Hug. Oh, derp. Thank you, Rat-a-tat, for being on stream with me. I appreciate it. Thank you, Fromun, for coming and hanging out with us. I appreciate it.
I'm being held here against my will.
Yes, Green, I do need to find a ladder.
What? Thank you, Blue, while he goes and finds his ladder.
It's to route Ethernet.
What? Oh.
I need a ladder for fitting Ethernet to my room. I was supposed to do it today, and then we didn't have a fucking ladder again.
Oh. And yeah, Lodi, he's being held hostage too. He hasn't really said anything either. Nah. Okay.